Right, welcome to a Tuesday night live. So, as you can see, I'm not in the workshop tonight. I'm in the caravan because it's nice and warm, and I've got the gas fire on. So it's just too cold in the workshop for me tonight. Um, so tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of original artwork. This is actually going to go to someone. I've done two. I'll show you the other one at the end. But um, let's get the worms in. So we have Dale, Maltree Studios, and we have JP from JP Woodwork. Um, so welcome, chaps.
Hello.
Look at me thumbs. I'll put you backstage, back in the back. Okay. Right, there
Probably
you
for the
go.
best.
So I'm not going to be needing to mute myself tonight, so I can join in with the conversation. I'm just going to be keeping my head down, but I'll still be talking. And then the guys will look after you guys in the chat if that's all right.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, what we have got in front of me is this isn't one of those. Oh, I turn it over. It's a canvas that you'd normally paint on or whatever. What I've done is I've got. Sorry.
Box on.
Okay. So I've covered it in this blue painter's tape. It's just masking tape, but it's blue. And I find this stuff, it doesn't. The paint doesn't bleed through underneath it as much as normal white cheapo stuff. So that's why I've used this, and the reason is we're going to be cutting through this to the canvas layer underneath. I've painted it black underneath there. So we're going to be cutting through and taking away all of this blue area in the middle. So what I've done is I've drawn a basic dragon on there.
Dragons, is it?
Yeah. And then we're going to do something totally outrageous, and we're going to paint the black on the inside, leaving the black on the outside. But we're going to do it with iridescent paints and acrylics and lots of bright colours. So it's just going to be a total mess of colour instead of your average boring black silhouette dragon. I have got one over there, but if I show you that now, then you won't see what it's like at the end. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I've got these scalpels, or what would you call them in the States, X-Acto knives for that type of thing.
X-Acto knife, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go just through the blue layer, being careful not to go into the canvas. Okay, right then. I'll leave you guys while I just plod along.
I'll read out who's in the chat, shall I? We have the wonderful Wood Wizardry by Colin, the wonderful Tommy's Workshop. We have the wonderful John S. We have the wonderful Donna Love Angel. We have the wonderful... Oh, I've got to scroll quite a bit here. We have the wonderful, actually, still wonderful. I've said John S. already. There's nobody really wonderful in this chat. Oh, we have the wonderful Circular Keith by Wood. We have the wonderful Midnight Joker. We have the wonderful Spinning Wood Dodger. Quite like that. That's a good name, mate. Wonderful Robert Dolman. We have the wonderful, still looking for a wonderful Wendy from Toompish. We have all the way down. We have the wonderful Doug Miller. We have the wonderful Billy Butt. We have the wonderful Andy from Age Bespoke. We have, I think that's everybody. Oh, we have the wonderful Terry from TJ Turnings. And the wonderful Douglas Mungham. And anyone else I've missed, I'm really sorry.
Well,
Good enough,
Scott's
Dale,
in
not good
the. Well, thanks for coming in, Scott. I know you've just got home from work.
That's right. And now the PC in the workshop's playing up, so you're on my phone at the moment.
Oh.
Well, I'll try and sort it out.
Blue Light Turner.
It's the tired Blue Light Turner.
Mark's complaining that I missed him again. I mean, I regularly get missed in his live, but I'm not commenting. I'm not counting.
Michael Gentleman.
We have the
will turn
wonderful
out.
Die Pro in the chat. We have the wonderful Mountain View Tunnings.
We're not
The wonderful
line
Terence
then.
Charlesworth.
Hopefully, in a minute, I'll be able to see the chat.
Good luck.
I've just done a turn it on and turn it off again. Let's see if it works.
And we have the wonderful Ian from IDR Wood Turning.
Didn't work for Stephen Hawkins, but hey ho. How are we all anyway?
Good.
Sober.
Yeah. Same as, unfortunately. My ears have been playing up today. It feels like I've got something blocked in my ears and I've got a massive headache.
Did you realise you had a headset on? I mean, it could have been the headset that you misinterpreted.
No, I woke up this morning and both my ears feel like they're clogged.
You mean
I have
there's
a question.
something between your ears, Jamie?
Good Lord. We have a Mike Yu, retired from Elminster, popping in. Richard, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a risk that you'll cut through the canvas?
There is, yes. That's why I've just gone through very lightly. And what I'll do is where
Danger.
it's one layer of painter's tape, it's okay. But when there's two layers, you've got to go through a little bit. Where I've overlapped it, you've got to go through a little bit harder. That's where I'm going to risk it. But as you can see,
Tommy's telling us he's got beer in the van. Tommy, you need to go get that beer. Go get that beer now. That beer is calling you. We have the wonderful Andy H. is for turning.
hi Andy. You should be in the house where it's
Hello.
nice and warm.
The other Andy. Andy H.
Tell him.
Andy
Tell him,
Heath.
Dale. Tell him.
Andy H is for turning. It's not the same one, I think.
Oh.
Not the same one.
Oh,
I think. It's different.
AHB spoke. Sorry, I'm
Ah,
thinking
yes,
of Andy
Yes.
Eel.
We have Colin, Father of Beards, in.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Dad, time 16.
Has that time 16 seen the new logo, Dale?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You could share with Dad time 16.
Might give my dad a heart attack. Another
I
one.
quite like. I must confess, Colin. I quite like that. The Dad time 16. That's quite fun.
You could also do Circular Daddies, Keith.
Circus. Circular Dad by Wood. We could go with.
Circular Dad, yeah.
I'm not sure how Keith feels about that.
I think he should be round.
The Dad time 16 is asking, I came in late. What are you doing tonight?
So we are making an original piece of art. So we're cutting away the blue painter's tape to reveal the black. What did I say it was? Black canvas underneath that I sprayed earlier today. And then we're going to paint it with some real funky colours.
Robert Dolman, the wonderful Robert Dolman, is asking, Rich, would it be better to use some masking film?
Masking film? What's masking film?
Di Pro said he thinks he's decided what he's doing for a live on Saturday.
Cool.
Circular Dad by Wood is saying, been called much worse. You have
I
32
don't
watches.
think I'm going to have to stretch this for 2 hours tonight. I doubt it very much.
The wonderful Rob CP's in the chat.
I was hoping to do a
Rob.
pop-up live Saturday,
Hello,
but I'll
Rob.
probably be asleep now. It's like a creep.
I think the
overtime.
I think
Friday
I think the masking tapes that Dale's got would have suited Richard a lot better than that blue.
But the pink
Well, the
ones.
pink one.
The pink one.
I'm a fan of the pink masking tape. Good
stuff.
Wonderful. The wonderful Rob CP saying masking film is definitely the right thing to use.
So is that
Oh,
like
well.
a big sheet of masking tape then?
The wonderful Terence Charles was saying masking film is the stencil stuff I sent you, Rich.
Oh, I know what he's talking
yeah.
about.
Yes, I remember now.
The Yorkshire Git is
So
in.
this is strips for anyone that's just come in. This is actually strips of this stuff, this painter's masking tape. And like I said a minute ago, the reason I like this is because things tend not to bleed underneath it. I mean, the cheap stuff, it seeps underneath, doesn't it? Really, or it just pulls, or it'll probably pull the black paint off this.
The masking tape, if you're applying it over the top of a painted surface, can be quite destructive as it's removing. So there's a balancing act with it. Can pull the grain up if you're doing it in wood quite a bit. So there's a balancing act between adhesive and really you're looking for with masking tape. They tend to do a thing called edge lock, and you've got to be careful with the edge lock because the edge lock will do what it says on the tin as long as the surface is flat. A load of bits and pieces going past in the chat. They're saying Terence Clarence Charles was saying masking film is the stencil stuff I sent you, Rich. Doug's Mungan says masking film is like the cling film but used to mask something. Wendy is saying, "Oh my God, I love dragons," and I've tried to say that with a Welsh accent. We obviously have the one and only Mr. Glynn Senior, the Yorkshire Git himself. Good evening, all. Have you got your hat on? Lol.
I haven't.
Rich is a clear semi-tack. Rich, it's a clear semi-tack overlay designed to do exactly what you're doing. Woodward's by Colin saying, being Welsh, so do I, Wendy. Colin's Welsh. In which case I apologise for the extremely bad accent. Extremely bad accent. Colin says, so much so I've got a dragon tattoo. Rob CP is just saying hello to everyone. Robert Dom says, Richard, masking film is designed not to bleed. Hello. Di Prowse saying, Terry, one of the wet ton bowls from last week is checking, so I think I'm going to bring in, if I finish in the microwave, plus show me other items to discuss with the wood movement. What do you reckon? That's obviously a chat between those guys. Will the one flow? Wendy says, I only watched Game of Thrones because of the dragons in it. I can think of a couple of reasons to watch Game of Thrones, but the dragons weren't one of them. Yes. John N's back. He says, what did he miss? Well, John, previously on the Beard 16, we had a discussion around names for people. We've decided that Colin Bennett is now, in fact, called the Dad 16. Apart from that, it's been Richard very carefully drawing and then cutting a dragon shape out of masking tape on this canvas backer. Midnight Joker saying Midnight Joker was saying he's married to a dragon's daughter.
I'm married to a dragon.
You be careful.
You might be listening.
She knows she's a dragon.
You be careful. That's not gone well before.
No.
Yeah.
God.
Hang on a minute.
Don't
Let's just
bring
make
up
sure
my-
the caravan door's locked.
PTSD.
We've got the heating on in there, Rich. You might be spending the night in there.
Young
Yeah.
spinning wind dodger. Young spinning wind dodger, which is a class name. I quite like that. Ha ha ha, Mike. I married the dragon. Terry from TG Turner said he married a dragon. There's a bit of dragon marriages going on here. I feel you chaps are all in danger of a slap from someone near and dear.
I've been married to my dragon 14 years tomorrow.
I'm going to try
Tomorrow.
and get this. I'm going to try and get this right. Mike the Midnight Joker has put in what is a sound effect, and I'm going to try and get this sound effect right. But I think it kind of goes with this. Awooga, 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 dang, 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 danger, danger.
That was John Fashanu, wasn't it? In Gladiators, he went "Awooga!"
The wonderful Steve Jobbins is in.
I see. Right.
Uh,
Okay.
The wonderful
Right.
Douglas Mungham has a question for you, Richard. He
Okay, go.
asks, could masking paint like they use when painting watercolors do? He doesn't put the word do on it, but I think he's sort of aiming towards that.
The masking, yeah, that is actually latex paint, isn't it?
Yep.
I think that's latex paint. I did have some of that, but you got to kind of keep rubbing it off when it's
Steady on.
when it's
So I see people using it when they use like pastels and water on paper, but they still use blue painter's tape around the outside like a border. So when they're done, they just
Yeah,
peel the
right.
painters, and it doesn't go underneath it or anything like that.
The wonderful Duncan the Demon Barber is in. Colin, the dad 16 says he's married to a dragon.
Right. So the idea, and I'm only going with what I've done earlier on, is I'm going to spot colours on.
Die Prout says, my ex-dragon is blowing smoke up someone else, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
The wonderful Ian in the shed is in.
Hello, Ian.
So what I'm putting on now is the red iridescent paint. Just random. And then, very carefully, I'm going to draw it. So where you've got, where you've got the line, just to make sure it doesn't bleed under, I'm going to always come away from the line, so like so. Oh, Scott's gone.
The comment about being married to a dragon for 14 years, tomorrow's clearly got home and someone's having a word.
Seems so. Mike Hughes says sounds more like Dragon's Den to me.
Boom. Ian in Shed says, I've just finished work. Can't stay too long. I'm hungry. Just can't be bothered to drive home yet. So you're still at work. My word. What we're talking about here, Ian, is can you say takeaway? Get it phoned in, on the way home, collect it, job done.
Hello, Mr. Herb.
Hey, Herb. Herb, Rich has got a problem. He's lost something.
What have I lost?
I don't know. You better have lost something. You're sitting in
Marbles?
that caravan. Keys? Batteries? Pens? Staples? Small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri. Hey!
Hey.
Got a bit of a
has
headache.
Have you? COVID?
Hmm.
Can you still smell stuff? Can you smell that acrylic paint?
No, there's no smell to this. Actually, there is a little bit of a smell to this, but only if you stick the paintbrush nearly inside your nostril.
The now follows a short sketch with a man with a paintbrush up his nose.
It's kind of washing this out, isn't it, this camera? Is it?
It's all right, mate. We can see what you're doing. It's only really the neck and the head are washing out too much. I think if you leave it kind of where it was, we might get you to turn the piece round when you've got a bit more time. Young Herb says he's only in here for a short while. He's at the doctor's office again. Mate, hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Get that stuck up your nose, Rich. You're buying coffee all day like my crewmate have to today.
But now follows a short sketch
That happens when
about a paramedic.
we had a wee accident.
with a syringe up his nose.
No, ambulance needs lots of body work.
Did it really? A little bump.
Yeah, just a little one.
I remember him telling Chris of the Dragons that he was a good driver.
I wasn't driving.
He said that last time as well.
I was in the back with a really poorly 1-month-old. My mate was working on lights.
So you're no fun, Scott.
And someone decided to pull us out in front of us.
See, you're no fun, Scott. See,
Why am I no fun?
while we fully accept and understand the detail and severity of your role, I'd much prefer the idea that Bajut crashed. that way we could have run with it for a bit longer. Reality, she shouldn't get in the way.
Need to bring out more t-shirts.
I
Can't see it from my garage. Can't see it from my garage.
Can't see it from my
Can't see
truck.
it from my garage. Yeah. Can't see it from my chair. So you have a bit of a question. John N is asking, so is this Puff the magic dragon?
Oh, it could be.
Might be Pete's
Does he live by the sea though?
No. Yeah, well, technically it does, I guess. You're quite near the sea, aren't you, Rich?
Yeah. About 4 miles, something like that. Not that far.
It's about the boy's magical dragon. It could be the magician Piff.
What?
Piff the magic dragon. Ain't you ever seen him? Magician.
No. I had the remade Thimmy's Dragon quite recently. Pete's Dragon.
Yeah, that was rubbish.
I didn't like that. They should have left the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leave the originals. I only like
Got
the
it. They
remake
don't
of Beauty and the Beast because it had Emma Watson in it.
Right. Go with Lilo. Lilo.
They call it Mellow Yellow.
How did the little one go on, Scott?
Are they the chestnut intrinsics? Yeah, little one was right. Little one was right. I was a bit sore, shouting a bit. But
Are you? Hey, your crewmate.
yeah, he's right. Bit sore as well, but these things happen. He's probably skint because he said, "Oh, it's my turn to buy coffee because I crashed yesterday." I went, "Yep." So rather than the 3 we normally have, we've had lots today. Should we have coffee?
He's opening his
That might be
wallet.
why you got a
looking at it.
headache.
You're going to becoming ill. It could be. He's caffeine fueled.
He's lucky. He's lucky. You know, the emergency
The vibes,
services
yeah.
work on the donut rules. So if you do something little that's wrong, you buy donuts. The more severe it is, it gets worse. So it then goes donuts, cream cakes, ghettos, ice cream. Right?
The wonderful Douglas Monaghan saying, question, Scott.
So he's lucky he
when
didn't
you
end
was-
up with ice cream for the whole.
Oh, young Douglas Monaghan
So we
saying,
never want to
Listen,
see a
Scott.
paramedic eating or drinking.
wait a minute,
That normally
wait. So wait a minute. A train of thoughts emerged, kind of thing here, which may be uncomplimentary. So I apologise right in advance. Apologise in advance. Has there been a lot go wrong around you recently, Scott, that you've put on weight?
No. You wait till next time I have a bit of coffee. Might have something extra in it. Is that toffee floating in my lard? No.
Scott, you
Douglas
just
Monaghan-
contracted diabetes. How did that happen? Well, there was this one incident at work.
Right, I'm going to read this out this time. Douglas Mungham's asking Scott, when it was on your show, did you have an emergency Jaffa cakes ready to administer to those that need help? Question mark.
No, I haven't had a Jaffa cake for nearly 3 weeks.
Nearly had some on Saturday, but I wasn't feeling well. Oh, it's
Yeah, I
Sunday.
did see him on the
Sunday.
side, but we had them nice cookies.
We did.
Sunday.
I wasn't feeling so well, so I never opened them. That's how unwell I was. Shock, horror, gasp. Rob CP saying, "Oh, I thought you were serious,
Are
Robert."
you feeling
Well,
better now, though?
Nah, not really. But I've decided to have one beer tonight just to cheer myself up. Got to run the course of meds out, and then I'll change them for another course of meds, and the second course of meds that'll make me feel better. Go through this pantomime every single time. No,
Colin
don't give me
Andrews
that.
said
If
with
you want to
withdrawal
give you
symptoms.
the second time.
Sorry, mate.
I said Colin out in the chat said withdrawal symptoms.
Damn right, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott. What was your question?
So why don't they just give you the first?
Ah, well, you see, I
Like
think
what they
it's a
give you the
question
second
of they
time?
want to
round?
get
Why don't
they want to
that
give
you
you
the
get away with just they want to get away with just giving you penicillin the first time round. And the second ones aren't. They've had some success with calming it down with the first one, so that's where they start.
There's a question for Scott. He goes, it's from Diaper Out. Serious question. Can you fit a Jaffa cakes through a cannula?
If you munch it
I
up
bet you
enough,
could.
you get it through a grey.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you munch it up enough, you'll get it through a grey or an orange. I'm sitting here opening my post, and some new broadband fibre company have sent me a mask and asked me to sign up. Hey, your company's giving away better freebies, Dale.
No, we just have better broadband than everybody, so it kind of sells itself, mate.
Oh,
You can get 3 gigabits broadband with us, folks, into your house. I'll say that again: 3 gigabits.
well, this gigafast broadband from £40 a month.
That's all right. Sounds like SSE.
I've got my own bus driver in my house. That's why I don't need another.
Oh.
That's why I don't use another
broadband.
bus company.
So do you get free travel on the bus then, JP?
Do I what?
You get free travel on the bus.
Yeah, but that's only because I'm an invalid.
Oh, okay.
No, Jamie, we need to work on your pronunciation.
My mum gets that privilege because she's his husband, his wife.
Oh, okay.
Jamie, are you sure that pronunciation's right? You want to go and read it again, and maybe it's invalid.
Invalid. No, I'm an invalid. I'm registered disabled.
It says I'm an invalid here. No, mate, that just says it's invalid. So the dad times
Colin
16
Bennett wants to know
asking
who's the Jaffa King.
out of you lot.
We'll find that out and make a central, won't we?
Apparently so.
Mm.
Not me.
The
I'll be too
winner.
busy sleeping whilst doing it.
So what we can do, right, is get Jamie to put his card behind the bar, and then we can feed him a bunch of Jaffas.
Yeah, there you go.
And in the morning, just give him a bag of Solar and wake him up a bit.
Oh God.
So I found something out today. Right? Was that today? No, last night. Right, whilst watching a video. Right. So, who woke up pronouncing the Scottish drink Iron Brew?
And what?
Because I soon found out last night it's actually pronounced Urn Brew because there's no O in it.
No, it's not. It's Iron Brew.
Well, I found I was told last night on a video. What was it?
Who by?
It was. It was. Let me go back and research it. It was on a video that. What was it? It's history. There it is.
It's not iron as in IRON brew. It's Iron Brew.
So they were doing a thing called Snack Wars on Lad Bible TV.
Was it a Scottish person that read it out, or was it someone who was a little bit less local to the counties where it comes from? I feel
Was
you're
it someone
fine.
that was qualified?
Yes, I feel that's important.
It was either I can't remember who. I can't remember actually who was it who read it out. I can't remember who read it out. It was either Paddy McGuinness or Freddie Flintoff, I think.
Right.
I can't remember.
Both of which are well known for the Scottish heritage.
I can't remember who. I can't remember if it was that video or not.
I mean, let's say that again. Paddy McGuinness.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was him or not. Anyway, I can't remember if it was that particular video, but it was on a Lad Bible TV thing. Anyway.
Well, you know what they say about the Lad Bible, don't you?
No.
You don't know what they say about the Lad Bible? Oh, it's actually pronounced Lud Bible.
Well, it was on the internet, so it's got to be true.
Has to be.
Oh yeah. Actually, no. That's not right.
Yeah.
It's got to be on Facebook to be true.
Was it on the TV?
Hey.
The dad 16 is asking how Cheryl.
On the radio.
She's still a pain in the arse, Dad.
Blowing fire upstairs, apparently.
Yeah.
Fire.
Well, at least it's warming the bedroom up.
Yeah. She walked into the bedroom when she starts shouting at me. Because she breathes fire.
I've got to write my anniversary card in a bit.
Yeah, happy anniversary, by the way. Have you got your wife something nice?
Cheers, mate.
Spider-Man outfit.
I brought her a fork.
Nice?
I brought her a fork. It says, I fucking love you.
Oh, God. That's almost
That's not
as
what
bad
you
as that
said.
forking banana saying.
Or
Yeah.
fucking else.
We don't normally, because it's so close to Christmas, we don't normally do big stuff for the anniversary. It's like a little token and
Yeah.
a card or something. What I am
What, you
going to
don't
do in the
take care?
morning is to stop her moaning. Is when I get up for work at 4 o'clock, I'm going to make her a cup of tea and take it upstairs to her. Because she moans I never take her tea in bed.
Most of the time, we actually forget that it's our anniversary. It's Cheryl's mom or my mom that puts a message on Facebook saying, congratulations. So when we're like, oh, okay, what for? So
See, what you do, Rich, is you set a reminder on your phone a week before.
Yeah, but then I'll forget. I think I need more gold. No, that's. Let's go with metallic
Colin says
gold.
buy her flowers. Brought her flowers last week.
I've got red there. Love that colour there.
You got any copper or bronze or something, Rich? Add on there.
Yeah.
You got gold, didn't you?
Yep. I've got this is like it's called bright gold, but it's more of a bronzy gold. I've got copper as well. I'm hoping that the person that is going to get this is going to hang it on their wall.
Is this your secret Santa?
It might be.
See, I wasn't going to crack
Might
on,
be.
Scott. I figured out a while ago. I reckon I know who this is for.
Uh,
The question is which one.
Mine turned up today.
Well, I thought I'd better get it done and posted.
It's definitely Dale.
Before I run out of time.
Whoever sent mine didn't put a return address on it, so I've got to wait till 23rd.
So what I'm doing now is
There's,
just trying
there's
to
loads
mix.
of blue on there, so it's definitely Scott's.
Blue light.
Dragon.
No, Scott. Scott would
Blue
know.
light
Scott
dragon.
knows. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a dry.
Now, this is where a dragon would be useful.
Oh, no, I'm not going to
Canvas,
dry.
Young,
not gonna try it
young
yet.
Clive from Sneaks Waller is in. Hello, Clive.
Hi, Clive.
Hello, snakes.
Oh,
I nearly forgot this bit then. There we go. Just try to blend them a little bit better. That's it. Now I can drive it. Looks a total mess, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's the idea. The more of a mess, the better. Okay.
Did you see what it is yet?
Cool, we got 39 in. Only 25 like what I'm doing
Cool.
now. Tut.
Steve Coombs has just joined the chat.
Okie dokie. Let's just move this lot. Because if I get paint anywhere in this caravan, I'm a dead man. Actually gutted because I've not been able to go anywhere in this caravan this year. Well, no one has, I think, really. Right, okay. Let's start to reveal. Let's start from that end, actually. No, I can't. Let's start from this end. Starting this end because it's overlapped this end this way. So I started that side and worked the way across.
Just a quick question, Rich. With
Yeah.
iridescent paints, don't you have to thin them out with flow medium or something like that?
No,
Not
it's
the
not.
chestnut ones.
Not the chestnut ones.
Why not?
I've got a
Chestnut?
tiny
Use them straight out of the bowl, but you just need to make sure you give them a really good shake because they do separate.
Same true with the Joe Sonias though, but flow medium always makes acrylic paints better to apply, regardless of brand, unless they're pre-thinned. But I've got the chestnuts. I don't think they are. Either way,
I've got a tiny little bit of bleed there, but what I'll do is I'll get the black on a fine paintbrush and just
maybe
touch
on the
it
other
up.
end now, Rich, and peel the top from the other end. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to do this bit here first. Yeah, there's a bit of bleed there. That's okay. I can handle that.
The wonderful Donna suggestion you should buy a washable table cover, or throw one away for next time. Or throw away one for the next. Oh, I understand. You should get a washable table cover or throw away one so you can put over the table from the pound shop. Rich says Donna.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good idea.
The wonderful wood wizard Colin is saying, should this have stripper music in the background?
You can do your own strip music if you want. We're not stopping you.
I thought you were going to say you can leave your hat on.
I always leave my hat. Speaking of hats, I should have a nice Yorkshire Grit hat here soon.
Ooh.
Mm.
Donna's in the chat.
Hello, Donna.
How are you, Donna? And Wayne of the Big Feeties has just joined. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Val.
Hello, Wayne of the Big Feeties.
So, I think, is Shay in the chat? No?
Haven't seen him.
Because I think I'm invading Shay this week. So,
Does that
What I'm
make
gonna
that
do-
the invader van if you're doing it from in there?
this is the unicorn van. Because there's
Oh.
unicorns all over it inside.
John
Right.
says he's got a question, but he hasn't put what it is.
Yeah, that'd help, John.
He's
If
maybe
you
just
don't mind.
proud to have a question, and he just wanted to share the fact he had a question. It may be one of the few questions he's ever had.
Anybody use the Ender 3 3D printer?
Yes.
You do,
Um,
Scott.
Yeah,
I used
I've
to.
used it a couple of times. Still learning.
I used to before donating it to Scott's cause and Scott winning the bid.
Oh, you dick.
I think I've half printed 3 dogs at the moment before they come off the bed. It's the issue I've been having.
And then funny dinosaurs.
And the what?
The funny dinosaurs.
I've only tried printing the dogs.
All right. Yes, Scott, John.
John saying, is it worthwhile to get?
I'd say so.
Yes, John.
Once you get them dialed in properly, they're a dream to work.
Have you seen those others now that that they kind of work upside down, but they work in
Resin.
UV resin? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they're
they've
brilliant.
been around. They've been around. They are the original 3D printers.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Because they
Apparently
kind
they
of
can be quite messy, can't they?
You know, they're called. They basically there's better resin, and then they use a UV laser to sinter the top layer and polymerize the top layer, I should say.
They can be
Something
quite
they
messy,
work
though,
on
can't they?
Sorry, not really. Not really. The slowly but surely the piece climbs out of the piece slowly but surely becomes formed in the resin bed. You know, what you get is theoretically a much smoother surface. But hey,
Okay.
you know, the goal here is if you've not got filaments or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, we used to have laser sintering ones that would do metal.
They probably do 3D metal printers. Probably just a
No,
load
they
of
do.
tacks.
They absolutely do. You know, it's quite a common thing now. Well,
So
certainly
with the
in low
with the
volume.
end of 3D, you can actually print wood.
As long as it's in a substrate. As long as it's
Rich,
polymerized,
Wendy's
it can be
asking.
transported.
Yep.
Rich, Wendy's asking, can she put a link into Smelly Cat Creations on Instagram for Colin?
Of course. Go
In
for it.
chat.
Yeah. You're a moderator, Wendy. Go for it. Okie dokie. I think I could be. I mean, there's not a lot of bleed out, just a tiny little bit, but it's okay. What we're doing on time? 51 minutes. Could have been early one tonight, guys.
Really early.
Yeah. So are you live this week, Scott, Thursday?
No, Wayne's covering for me Thursday because I don't finish until, or it'll be like today. I would literally get in about 8 o'clock. So Wayne's covering for me this week. And then I'm back next week. The way my shifts are at the moment, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Plus, we're really busy, so they put a bulletin out today with loads of overtime at double rate plus a bonus. So I've said to the missus tonight, if I can pick up 7 of those shifts, I will have enough to buy
A Jaffa
my
cake.
coronet.
A Jaffa cake machine?
Yeah, I'm going to start making my own. No. Yeah, I'm doing an 8-hour shift Friday night. So I'm doing 11 till 7. Double time plus 100 quid bonus.
Cool, that's good. Pay for Christmas.
Yeah, it's
Do all that overtime.
well, we've already paid for Christmas. That's why I said if I pick some up, I'll pay for my coronet.
Yeah.
Some of the shifts are
Right then.
like 250 quid bonus on them.
Right. What do you think?
It's cool, man.
That's
Nice.
cool. Oh, a couple of people have said Wayne isn't covering Thursday. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's the first one, the second one I made. I have got another one over there I'm going to show you now. This is the first one I made. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, but this is more of a cutie dragon type thing. Yeah.
Nice.
That's really cool.
It doesn't look as good on screen than it does in real life because this iridescent paints, they look a lot better in person, you know. It's weird. Because this has got texture to it as well. Right. So yes, I quite enjoyed that. Somewhat a little bit different. So look at this. Where's my mouse? Oh, sugar.
Oh.
There you go.
Killed the camera.
Let's have a look at the chat. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Wendy. Cheers, the Wood Dodger. Colin. Keith.
And you don't have to do that on a canvas, do you? You could do that on a bowl or a platter or.
Of course you could. You can do it on anything you like.
And
Anything. Yeah. The difference between this one and this one is I didn't blend this one in, but I did with this one. So, but I kind of prefer this. But you know where it's going, don't you? So what I did was to get this actual.
I will use my right to remain silent.
Yes, okay. So to get this actual image on this, I used my little projector. It's not. It's oh, let's unplug that. It's one of these little ones. The pixels have gone, but it works fine. You just get lots of pixels in it. See. And what I did is I put this leaning up over there, and then connected this to the laptop and just shone an image off of Google. Traced around it with a Sharpie, and that's it. As easy as that. So you can do any size you like if you've got one of those little things. I might get a better one of these actually because they're really cool. Yeah, they're really good. Not expensive. So, anyway, I think that's it.
Don't buy one.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah, Rich. Don't buy another projector, mate. We
Why is
shall
that?
have a chat
Oh, okay, cool.
because I've got one sitting in my loft from when I used to do training that's sat there doing nothing.
Is it? Oh, okay. We'll have a chat then. Cool. I mean, that one's really good, but the pixels have gone. So you know, there's a lot of white pixels that they've got no color in them. So anyway.
Yep.
Right then, guys, it's going to be a short one this week. I'm afraid. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was just something a little different. Getting out of the workshop into the nice warm caravan is quite nice. This is going to be sent off to its owners. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. I might do something with it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, right then. Well, guys, can you come back on screen?
Sure, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Well, cheers for earworming for us. I appreciate it, and thanks to
Anytime, mate.
everyone that came in. What's that, Rich? People will talk to Scott people. Okay. Right. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you Thursday, hopefully, with another invasion where I'll be invading Shay. So
Cool.
keep a lookout, and I'll be invading someone. So
Snigger.
9 o'clock Thursday. Okay. Right then. Cool. Bye-bye.
All right, mate. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.